Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today we have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and for more tech insights, stay safe online cyber network. Before we embark on this exciting journey of building a hacking lab, let's make one thing crystal clear. The information presented here is purely for educational purposes. It's like learning how a lock works to better understand security, not to pick locks and break into houses. The world of cybersecurity is a double-edged sword. While it offers valuable knowledge and skills, it's crucial to use them responsibly and ethically. Think of it like learning martial arts. The purpose is self-defense and protection, not instigating fights. Always remember that unauthorized access to computer systems or networks is illegal and can have serious consequences. This guide is designed to empower you with knowledge and skills to protect yourself and others in the digital world. Let's dive in with the understanding that our actions in cyberspace should always be ethical and legal. Our goal is to become responsible cybersecurity enthusiasts, not black hat hackers. Now, let's talk about the exciting part: building your very own hacking lab. Imagine having a safe and controlled environment where you can experiment with cybersecurity concepts, test your skills, and explore the depths of the digital realm without fear of real-world repercussions. A hacking lab is essentially a sandbox, a virtual playground where you can let your curiosity run wild. It's a place where you can try out different hacking techniques, analyze malware without the risk of infecting your own system, and learn how to defend against real-world cyber threats. Think of it as a flight simulator for cybersecurity professionals. Just like pilots train in a safe environment before flying actual planes, a hacking lab allows you to make mistakes and learn from them without causing any real damage. It's a space where you can don your white hat and become an ethical hacker, learning to think like the adversary to better protect yourself and others. So, are you ready to build your own digital fortress of knowledge? Building a hacking lab might sound intimidating and expensive, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, you can get started with minimal hardware that you may already have lying around. The key is to start small and gradually expand your arsenal as you progress. First and foremost, you'll need a computer. It doesn't have to be a top-of-the-line gaming rig, even an old laptop will do. The important part is that it has enough processing power and RAM to run virtualization software, which we'll discuss later. Next up, you might want to consider a network switch. While not mandatory, it allows you to create a more realistic network environment within your lab, connecting multiple virtual machines and simulating different network scenarios. Lastly, an external hard drive can be beneficial for storing large files, backups, and virtual machine images. It's always a good practice to keep your lab data separate from your personal files. Remember, the hardware is just a tool. Your ingenuity and thirst for knowledge are the real drivers of your cybersecurity journey. Now that we have the hardware sorted, let's move on to the software that will breathe life into your hacking lab. Just like a carpenter needs his tools, a cybersecurity enthusiast needs the right software to explore the digital world. First on our list is an operating system. While you can use your existing OS, it's highly recommended to install a dedicated OS for your lab. This isolates your lab environment from your personal files and configurations, ensuring safety and stability. Next, we need virtualization software. This is the heart of your lab, allowing you to create and run multiple virtual machines on a single physical computer. Think of it as having multiple computers within your computer, each with its own OS and configuration. Now let's talk about security tools. There's a plethora of free and open source tools available online that cater to specific cybersecurity needs. These tools can range from network scanners and vulnerability assessment tools to password crackers and forensic analysis software. Remember, the key is to research and experiment with different tools to find what works best for you. Each tool is like a new skill set, enhancing your ability to navigate the complex world of cybersecurity. Virtualization, expanding your horizons within the lab. Let's dive a little deeper into the world of virtualization, a crucial aspect of any effective hacking lab. Virtualization software allows you to create multiple virtual machines, or VMs, each acting as a separate computer within your physical machine. Think of it like this. You have one computer, but using virtualization you can run Windows, Linux, and even older operating systems like Windows XP all at the same time. without them interfering with each other. This is incredibly useful for testing software, experimenting with different operating systems, and even recreating real-world network scenarios. Why is this important for a hacking lab? Well, imagine you want to test a piece of malware. You wouldn't want to do that on your main computer, right? Instead, you can create a VM, install a fresh operating system, and detonate the malware within that safe, isolated environment. Virtualization provides a safe and controlled environment for experimentation, allowing you to make mistakes, learn from them, and refine your skills without the risk of harming your main system. It's like having a digital safety net, encouraging exploration and learning. The power of practice. Hone your skills in a safe environment. Having a hacking lab is like having a personal dojo for cybersecurity. It's where you can practice your skills, experiment with new techniques, and develop your intuition for identifying and mitigating vulnerabilities. You can set up different scenarios, simulate real-world attacks, and test your defenses in a controlled environment. The possibilities are endless. You can practice penetration testing, ethical hacking, malware analysis, digital forensics, and much more, all within the confines of your own lab. Think of it like learning to play a musical instrument. You wouldn't expect to become a virtuoso overnight, would you? It takes time, dedication, and consistent practice. The same applies to cybersecurity. The more you practice in your lab, the more comfortable you become with the tools, techniques, and methodologies used in the field. You'll start to think like a hacker, anticipating their moves and developing countermeasures to stay one step ahead. Responsible hacking. The importance of ethics in cybersecurity. As we delve deeper into the world of hacking and cybersecurity, it's crucial to address the ethical elephant in the room. The power that comes with knowledge, especially in the realm of technology, should always be used responsibly. Remember, the goal of building a hacking lab is not to become a black hat hacker, wreaking havoc in the digital world. It's about understanding how vulnerabilities are exploited so we can better protect ourselves and others. It's about becoming a force for good in the digital realm. Think of it like this. A doctor studies diseases and viruses not to spread them, but to understand how to cure and prevent them. Similarly, we learn about hacking techniques not to exploit them for personal gain, but to identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited by malicious actors. Ethical hacking, also known as white hat hacking, is a critical part of the cybersecurity landscape. Ethical hackers use their skills to find and report vulnerabilities, helping organizations strengthen their defenses and protect their systems. From bedroom hacker to cybersecurity pro, unveiling career paths. The skills and knowledge you gain from building and experimenting in your hacking lab can open doors to a wide range of exciting career paths in the ever-growing field of cybersecurity. From penetration testers and security analysts to malware analysts and digital forensics investigators, the demand for skilled cybersecurity professionals continues to surge as our reliance on technology grows. Imagine yourself as a digital detective, investigating cybercrime, tracing the steps of malicious actors, and bringing them to justice. Or perhaps you see yourself as a guardian of data, protecting sensitive information from falling into the wrong hands. The possibilities are endless, and the skills you develop in your hacking lab will serve as a solid foundation for a rewarding career in cybersecurity. It's about turning your passion for technology and problem solving into a career that makes a real difference in the world. Final thoughts. Your journey into the intriguing world of ethical hacking. Building a hacking lab is more than just setting up some hardware and software. It's about embarking on a journey of continuous learning and exploration in the fascinating world of cybersecurity. It's about nurturing a curious mind, always seeking to understand how things work and how to make them better. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Start small, experiment, make mistakes, learn from them, and never stop exploring. The world of cybersecurity is vast and ever-evolving, and your hacking lab is your personal portal to this exciting realm. As you delve deeper into the intricacies of cybersecurity, always remember the importance of ethics and responsibility. Use your knowledge for good, protect yourself and others, and become a force for a safer and more secure digital world. Your journey starts now. Happy hacking! Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. Thanks for watching and learning with us. cyber network.